Passport Bros, the podcast, problematic men.
Everything an American woman is, but like more submissive, right? And by that they mean give me your money, go out there and work and give me your money. These people go over to other countries and they assume that because these women aren't American, they're gonna have like lower standards for things. American men have it easy in America. And it's sad, again, so many men think that having a passport is like impressive. I think it costs $130.
To More to Life. Before I get into the video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, be sure to smash that notification button just to make sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. All right, guys, I have another one for you. You know it's never gonna stop. We won't stop. I thought I told you that. But let's keep going with it. If they're gonna keep going, we're gonna keep going. Let's hop right into it.
To the Passport Bros, boys, the podcast, the problematic men on this here internet, why don't y'all just shut and hit play on the music? Play some Avant, play some Lil Duval hits, play some Tank, play some old school Johnny Gill, play that's Panty Droppers, and shut.
Stop it. Get some help.
Because what you're saying is letting me know that you don't want no, you don't like no, you like something else. Huh? Or you're hell bent on not getting none. And
she said, I'm trying to figure this out, but we're showing it. Like, why would guys say that? Why would we say we're going for more of women that are more feminine? You know what's wild? Guys don't want it from someone like you. Because with this picture right here, you see that picture?
Emotional damage.
No comment.
frustrated because you ain't got some. Let me give you some advice. Hit play. Guaranteed to get you some. Play the music and shut up.
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Did you not listen to any of the... Oh, man, it's crazy. You didn't listen to any of the statements guys are making? Not one. She said play the music. What's that going to do? We're going to play the music for that? So you saying we want to get with disrespectful, downtrodden women. And it's not even only the community. Let's go say, oh, you like the bass plop. No. It's a whole system. So no music could be played. That's going to get guys over that. Guys are making wiser decisions for themselves. But you know what? They're never going to get it. Let's hop on to the next video.
Yeah, so I love Passport Bros, and they crack me up because it's just so fascinating to like listen to them talk about how they're going to go to another country to find another woman because women over here are so difficult. But in all reality, a lot of these men actually appreciate feminism. They appreciate the fact that women can work because they are going to go and find these women across the, in other countries and still expect for them to work. They're gonna come over and basically expect for them to be.
Guys are not expecting for them to work. You probably just watched the episode of 90 Day Fiancé like the rest of them, and seeing that's what guys expected because they're bringing them back to the States. Passport Bros aren't trying to bring them back.
Everything an American woman is, but like more submissive, right? And by that they mean give me your money, go out there and work and give me your money. Huh? And it's funny because as somebody who grew up in a predominantly Chinese.
When I came over here to the Philippines, it was about 8 going on 9 years ago. I'll say 9 years ago. I came here and never went back. So I brought my little money girls like to say, oh, you're making no money. I brought that over here, which makes me a multi-millionaire in this country, right? So brought that over here, lived here. Guys don't have to, women don't have to work when you're making that kind of money. See, what happened is Passport Bros found out the cheat code. That's why they're mad. That's the name of this video. Passport Bros found the cheat code. That's why they're mad. And it truly is.
Korean neighborhood who knew quite a few people from Asian countries. The area that I lived in was basically an Asian immigrant community. It was predominantly Chinese and Korean, but it was definitely also Thai. My best friend growing up was Thai, Filipino. I had a lot of friends from all around the world, and like none of their parents would have been okay with a man coming over and offering them nothing, basically.
Are we caring about that?
And then saying you're going to have to work and you're going to have to do this, you're going to have to do that, I think a lot of men don't get that, like, outside of this country, things are a lot more patriarchal, right? Like, so you're going to actually need to bring something to the table.
You did research.
Now look at this.
You're going to actually have to be that provider. They're not going to just settle for you, not making a lot of money or not being comfortable doing.
You assume too much.
Doing things the way that they do it. Like it's not going to work like that. And it's so funny. I watch a lot of 90 Day Fiance.
Now look at this.
Filipino husband? Okay, I have a question. Does she take care of you, cook clean for you?
Yes.
All right. Now, are you rich? Okay, drop the mic. See?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter. That's how it is in the Philippines. Very traditional, naturally. Now, you see that? They don't need. Do you know rich here? Like, women consider 50,000 pesos a month a lot of money. You know how much that is American dollars? 50,000 pesos is about $900. A guy could literally come here and live off $900. If he's not a guy that feels like he needs to eat every single thing, needs to have all of the, eat McDonald's every day, Burger King every day. What I mean by that is, out going to steakhouse all the time. But you can do that for what? $3,000. What do you know? You can come out to the Philippines, eat whatever you want with only $3,000 a month. See the difference? So you can come stay, find a job remote, which I'm actually going to be helping guys find remote work. And actually, if you're doing sales, I'm going to be doing that soon. So stay tuned for that, guys.
And things like that. And you see this happen all the time. These people go over to other countries and they assume that because these women aren't American, they're going to have like lower standards for things. And then what issue do they end up having? Oh, you're so focused on my money. You're so focused on my money. Why are you so fixated on my money? It's like, baby, why do you think this woman is interested in you?
It's okay to spend all your money on women in America, but do not go spend any of your money whatsoever for everybody else that lives overseas.
That's not true. Let me tell you what happens with me and my wife. I'm living it, guys. Tell you what happens, all right? My wife is right there editing. My wife is my support system. What I mean by that, she doesn't support me, I support her with money. But she helps the ship move. She helps the ship keep sailing, right? How many women do you think would do that? When I first came, my wife was my assistant. It kind of still is.
Like, seriously, why do you think this woman is interested in you? You're only going over to another country to wave your passport around to basically, have your American dollar go further, right? Like, you're already telling people that you're broke in America, right? But then your one value that you present to these women is your money, right? Like, it's just funny too, like listening to people imagining that it's going to be easier because a lot American men have it easy in America.
See? You see that? They're mad that Passport Bros found the cheat code. You see that? That's the cheat code. You hear the numbers I'm telling you too? The cheat code. This is the way.
Oh, absolutely.
Where women still normalize this idea that they need to also work and they need to also, do all this stuff. Women have fought for the right to work, right? That's not how it goes in a lot of other areas. It's not how it goes in a lot of other places. You are expected to carry everything.
You've never traveled.
But, I'm all for these dudes figuring it out on their own. Like, I think the kind of person who says, oh my God, I need to go to another country to find a woman. Like, you've already.
You see the head? Figure it out on their own. Figure it out on their own. Breaking down, man. I got it. Sorry, I hate to be, but no, it's just they'll never learn.
Told everybody that you get landing women, because quiet as it's kept, like when I just look at my female friend group, it's like women have a lot of
nothing to do with finding a woman. Has nothing to do. Nothing to do with it. Even when I went back to States, I won't talk about it again, but my cousin was going through it. I was trying to help him, and I talked to a girl for him. She wanted to talk to me. I didn't want to talk to her. I'm married. A lot of guys don't have a problem with that. Guys don't want to deal with it anymore. Ta-da!
Different wants and a lot of different like needs, and it's not like all. I mean, a lot of men like to, the modern woman. Not all of them think like that, you know. And if you've tried here and you have failed, you know, you're probably going to also fail there. And a lot of these men who have their passports are really just going and doing tourism, you know. So it's like, why even act like y'all are doing much of anything to begin with? It's just funny. It's for me. It's a funny.
Like she's about to cry. You see that, guys? You see the wiping of the eyes. She's going through something here. This is real emotional for her. You see it? I feel like I'm a psychiatrist sometimes, or a therapist, right? I feel like she's sitting on the couch right now talking to me, and she's talking about passport bros, right? And I'm a therapist just analyzing her. I'm like, I'm looking at the reaction she's giving. She's wiping the eyes and moving a lot, moving her arms like this. It's a lot of you see that negative energy?
Self-fulfilling prophecy. You know, they're upset that women in America are not traditional, but they're not traditional men. And they think that they're going to go over there and be not traditional men who have a little bit of money and not be seen as licks, not be used for their money. It's just funny. It's funny to me. And it's sad. Again, so many men think that having a passport is like impressive. I think it costs $130. It's
delusional.
Now look at this.
You ain't got $130?
Making progress. Yes.
Anyway.
You talking about that, right? Now, I'm in the Philippines. It's so weird that it happened this way. I came out here, 8 years ago. Interviewed another guy that came out here 8 years ago. Started a business that made over 100,000 US dollars with his Filipina. We had multiple locations. Another brother who was a lawyer in the States. Now he's doing like consultations online in the Philippines. There are some very established men traveling. Look at Anthony Anderson. Just left over. Went to Africa. Why? Why?
I want something feminine and delicate.
You see the guy that made the anthem? J. Cole. Passport, bro. Why? Why is that happening? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself. Ask yourself why a lot of times men get the bag. They don't even look for the woman in America anymore. They go overseas. Why? Put it together. And tell me all of the laws worked in your favor. Now, guys figure that out. But man, this will keep happening. It's time to bite the bullet, because you have to understand, guys have realized
It's the way.
Passport, bro. Passport. No. It's definitely more to life than dealing with nonsense anymore. Get your passports.